Yeah.
What are the new technological trends which are coming up in the education system?
If you see, I was just talking about the open learning sources, the MOOC, that massive online open learning courses which are there. So I think that's a very good initiative. If you look at the standard courseware, professors teaching can be made available to the masses. So I think that's a big revolution, and it can reach to the masses. Looking at the Indian population, I think you can make a lot of difference in the rural areas with it, and with the standard practices of the university can reach out to the large masses.
What are the modern day technology which Amity is using?
And if you look at the ICT, when you look at our Amazon platform, where right from the time a student's seeking in for admissions, and they are then inducted into the program, all the courseware is uploaded, their results and everything. So I think that's something which is, everything is online. We are moving towards being a paperless, and even student feedback or are updated on through the Amazon. So there's a big the way to communicate to both their mentors, their teachers, as well as their classmates.
And what are the initiatives which you have taken for the rural masses?
If you look at the
For the rural masses.
masses, if you look at our initiative, we have centers of excellence called practice, research and outreach centers of excellence. Some of the centers are Center for Brick Studies, Stem Cell Research, then we have Center for Robotics. We have moved with to move into, through our initiative of RISE, we are moving into the community around the university. So if you look at where Amity, Gurgaon is there, we're a beautiful 110-acre, lush green campus. Around us there are many villages. So bringing technology to the villages is extremely important. So whatever is being discussed and researched at the university, we try to bring that technology or innovative teaching things to the urban area. So one way is through education, imparting education. The other is through bringing these technologies into the rural area.
And how do you think we can encourage entrepreneurship among the students?
This is an excellent question. If you see that it is the order of today, as I say. For example, when we talk about these incubators, we already have a virtual incubator as well as student e-cell, where it's not just about telling them about leadership, it's about doing anything new. So starting their own enterprise, making them more employable. So if they have a good, idea, a business plan, through proper research, mentoring, aid, we help them to look for financial aids. The university supports them in terms of infrastructure, and experts guide them and develop them into better entrepreneurs.
And the higher education suffers from in some of the courses there is a huge demand.
Yeah.
And other courses there are not that much of demand. So there is a very mismatch of demand among the students.
Yeah.
So how do the institutes cope up with it?
Yes, in fact, this is a very interesting area. We are looking at something else. We are looking at, if you look at a flexible credit system, there are smaller institutions. To give you an example, if the School of Media, the course on photography, say for example, or digital photography, is become a popular course. So some of these breadth courses can be opened up to the other institutes. So what happens is the smaller institutions have better audience, so engineering students can also take up such courses. A lot of courses which are geared towards employment. For example, a lot of management programs can be opened up to smaller institutions. So as a result, if you see, there's a lot of diversity within the university. So if you collaborate within institutions, I think this problem is sorted out and the best institutions come up.
And how was your overall experience in WES?
I must, of course, I congratulate the overall vision. I think it's a wonderful network. In this so fast moving life, it's not easy to bring in people together, and such discussions, it doesn't happen. So I think this is a very good initiative, and I think we should draw up a roadmap, like what should be the action plan based on all of that has been discussed and deliberated. What are the policies which can be suggested to the government? What kind of collaborations can take place after this? How through this network we can further move on at towards bringing good education to the masses, and developing universities and institutions, partnering with the industry and academics, partnering with the research centers. So this is, I think, my message, that let's collaborate.
Ma'am, autonomy for the private institute seems to be a very big challenge because there are certain kind of guidelines from the AICTE and other.
Yes.
So, how do you think that they can cope up with that, and what they can bring something new as a subject in the curriculum? They can
Yeah.
add something new.
I think, when you talk about any of these challenges, I treat it more as a mindset. Because if you look at the policies are changing, government is opening up. If you look at the, the UGC chairman also opining that we have about 45% of now private education providers in higher education. So I think it's a matter of time when more regulatory bodies come into the foreplay. Yet I feel the true movers in education who are contributing towards positive growth are growing. Look at the huge requirement of education and requirement of skilled resources which the industries are demanding. So with the right values in place, good quality education, excellence in terms of research, innovation, all these things put together, I think it's really not a challenge anymore. And training the right kind of talent, for example, faculty and all.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.